Hello, y'all. I just wanted to say thank you so much for attending the Seeds of Great Content event. Hope you enjoyed the music and the brats and the fun. And thank you all for those who helped, such as Danielle for doing the donations at the beginning and all through the event, and bringing coleslaw, and also Tom Sockman for his expert skills on cooking the sausages to perfection, and Tito for performing, and gee, I don't know where to stop. I'd like to also thank Nick Breen, of course, and his firm, Custom Gardening Solutions, as well as my law office, Middleton Law Offices. And you may recollect that during the talk while I was standing on the stage, I mentioned, why are we here? And in my recollection, or my theory of why I'm here, is because I want to leave the world better than I found it. And for me, I don't have children. My goal is to leave my little corner of the earth, have it better for having me been here. So that's my goal. And I talked about maybe you or may share the same goals, or your goals may be to hand down something to your children, or make sure your spouse is taken care of. And I made a couple notes about the things we need to be aware of. And so usually, like I say, we want to maintain all that we work for to use for our own benefit, rather than benefiting someone else, or benefiting, for example, the federal government, or benefiting strangers. And that's what will happen if you do poor planning. And poor planning could be done by simply relying on a will. That's kind of your gateway to more governmental involvement and paying bills and creditors and extending time and prioritizing everyone except your family. That's a common pitfall. The other one I often mention, is looking at my notes, is that if we do nothing and rely solely on POD, or transfer on death, pay on death or transfer on death, there are so many pitfalls with POD that we have seen. They sometimes work if life goes as we expect, but if circumstances don't go as you anticipate, transfer on death and POD could lead to tragic results. Also, the other one is if you have done nothing, and I think I mentioned this in probably more detail than you wanted to hear on a Saturday, if you have done nothing to plan for long-term care. And long-term care means paying for nursing home costs. And unfortunately, the state of Ohio and almost every state has a plan for you, and the plan is that they take your money and they impoverish you, and then make you eligible for nursing home care. It's a rather common event. You may have heard of people losing houses, losing all their investments. That's a real thing. The average stay in a nursing home could result in, we've seen up to people losing, you'd have to spend down the average stay, you'd probably result in about $750,000 or $1 million for a husband and wife. That's gonna evaporate someone's legacy pretty quick. So we would suggest you could do nothing and hope those consequences don't happen, but the odds are against you. And so what I'd recommend and what I suggest is, if you have questions about this stuff, I'd be more than happy to talk to you. We've seen the train wrecks happen, and I'm here to let you know that there are things you can do, one of which involves, but you got to do something.